Check, check. Getting ready for Montalvo in the morning. Checking the stream. Make sure the sound's coming through because, you know, Facebook Live is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. So, we'll be on shortly. For now, you can see the craziness of freaking Nancy Botox Face Pelosi. Nancy Botox Face Pelosi, literally the faces of death. Now, we'll be on shortly with this morning's show. Got the sounds all fired up. Coming to you live. Be live in un momento. Alright, T minus 10 seconds, baby. Here we go, here we go. Who thinks this bitch looks like the Joker, huh? Oh my God. Just wait till you hear what I say about this crazy fucking broad. We're going live. So T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Seems like Zuckerface wants to fuck with me, huh? No, he's not gonna fuck with us. See? I am going to be live momentarily, folks. Just got to set up the broadcaster here. Where the hell's my sound? You see, it's like the sound's here or it's not. Just want to make sure before I get into some shit that my sound is up. And it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Bruce Montalvo in the morning. Live. All the way live. Making the mainstream media look like anal beads. And nobody cares where an anal bead's been, right? So why should you care about CNN's opinion? You're listening to Montalvo in the morning. That's right, this show is for we the people, folks. It's for you. And I just hope you can hear me loud and clear. And let's see here. Just gotta adjust my screen here because it doesn't want to give me my freaking news stuff here. Come on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. It's time to wake the fuck up. It's wakey, eggs and bakey time. That's right. Wake the fuck up with the Bruce Montalvo Show. This is the show that makes you Google America and leaves you not disappointed. You're not disappointed when you Google America, but just know that freedom, terms and conditions do apply. Now, I had Nancy freaking Joker-faced Pelosi on my screen, and let's go back to that real quick. Oh my God, look at that. Who thinks this bitch is like the Joker? Seriously. They want to say Trump's the Joker. I don't think so. How much Botox does this bitch do? Look at that. It's like silly putty, you know. You can just stretch her freaking face out, and this lunatic going mad because Trump's going to release the memo. She wants, you know, all people to step down. They're going to release the memo. Oh, don't release the memo because it proves that you probably freaking use the blood cells of little kids for your Botox, you bitch. But literally, these people, they're not people. They're reptilians, folks. But they are like freaking devoid of any human emotion. They are. Just look at that face. He's just fish lip, ugly ass bitch. They want to say that Trump's getting a freaking F. Well, the Democrat Party pretty much stands for D, a big fat D minus. That's what they are. Just dumbasses, and they're about to get their asses handed to them. Literally, these sons of bitches. It's like Faces of Death. You remember watching Faces of Death? You know, where they would put like the monkey, right? Remember the monkey? Let me get into I'm not Hannity, you know. I don't know where my butt haircut goes in the camera. But you remember Faces of Death? Did you see Pelosi and Schumer's faces during the State of the Union, the SOTU? Right? It looked like some out of Faces of Death. I mean, it was like Trump was putting their heads in a vice. Okay, and cranking it up, and they were like screaming their asses off, like in pain. I mean, literally, Trump, he was just all thug life, wasn't he? It was just thug life that day. He went over there, and it was more than thug life. It was like he was being a warlock or something. I mean, I bet you didn't know he was like a freaking sorcerer warlock. He's the highest freaking priest in the land, here in the land. And like I said, the Faces of Death, you saw pure evil. Pure evil. How they look. Look at that. Schumer looks like freaking Penguin. He looks like the fucking Penguin and shit. The evil son of a bitch. You know, probably rapes little Dominican freaking kids or whatever. That way they can't bust him, right? So he goes out of the country, fucking pizza gating son of a bitch. And this bitch, they're like, it's like, oh, her face freaking explodes from all the backed up freaking Botox she has, you know what I'm saying? It's just a hideous bitch. And, Trump's going to arrest their asses. He's going to arrest all of the sleeper cells and the freaking deep state Obama holdovers. They're literally shitting their pants right now as Trump's set to release this memo. I mean, they are freaking scared shitless, folks. They're trying to do everything to stop it before it happens. And, they want to say that, Trump, believes in Bigfoot or UFOs or, if he wanted to, Trump could declassify all the files on Bigfoot and UFOs. You know why? Because he's the fucking president. All right? Trump can literally fucking eat lightning and crap thunder, and there's nothing you stupid demagogues can do about it. Okay? And he's be doing things by the book. Okay? He's not, going over Congress like, Obama did. But, they did so many things. Okay? Those freaking weirdos, It's, they're the ones that believe in all the kooky, freaking crazy conspiracy stuff. The Democrats just, they turn conspiracy nuts overnight. Or they always have been. That's the thing. It's parapolitics. Okay, they're parapolitical. Okay, and it seems like their asses are eating all the Tide Pods themselves. The Democrats are doing the Tide Pod challenge. Okay, it's parapolitics, folks, and they're the ones that want all the UFO stuff, declassified. They were talking about the Area 51 files back in the day, or Bill Clinton wanted that declassified, or Hillary Clinton was walking around with who was it? Lawrence Rockefeller, right? She's walking around with Lawrence Rockefeller and had this book, Are We Alone? So I mean, she's what? They want to say Trump's the weirdo and the wingnut, but she's the one talking to the dead and having seances, and walking around with Lawrence Rockefeller talking about friggin' aliens and shit. So how do we know? How do we not know if Hillary's not a freaking alien herself? Huh? A fucking Pleiadian bitch that wants to probe us all. Okay, with their fucking stupidity. Oh my God, you're a racist bigot. This, that. Oh my God, we gotta let in all the masses of uneducated, unskilled pieces of shit. Otherwise, we're racist, according to these freaking fiends. I mean, look at it. My Botox got backed up and just exploded. These people are freaking nuts. They're the ones that need to be locked up. They're the ones that are a danger to humanity. Okay, these hideous freaking lunatics like Pelosi and Schumer. Okay, they got all the dumbasses riled up, and in the end, Trump's just gonna make them cry. He's doing it right now. He's gonna break them like he's Ivan Drago. I must break you. That's what he's gonna do, and because I'll tell you why. Because Trump is harnessing the serious power, but the Democrats don't count them out. I mean, just yesterday, a day after the State of the Union address, look what happened. Is this a coincidence that a train carrying GOP leaders crashed? Would they mind control the truck driver to run right into these guys? I mean, the Democrats are almost always dressed in all black. And whether you want to believe it or not, they're doing magic, okay? They're doing serious magic. And Pat the Talk Show Cat and I, we were watching the freaking supermoon. The blue moon, the supermoon, we're watching it. And we're also watching the State of the Union. And I'm going to tell you how they both go hand in hand. I mean, Trump's seriously harnessing some power. He's getting ready to strike his enemies, okay? We're going to get into the Illuminati, numerology, and all that stuff. But, I mean, just looking around, okay, there's all sorts of ancient esoteric symbols. You can see that, the swastika on the chairs in the, at Capitol Hill or where Trump gave his speech. There's swastikas on the chairs. And there's hexagrams. You see that right, Pelosi right there, that star. Okay, that's a hexagram. And you see here Schumer's ugly ass. Take another look. See that? That's well, 5-pointed star, but I mean it's magic. They're using magic. There's all sorts of hexagrams all over the place, and swastikas, and they're doing magic when they go and do these laws, write these laws. They're literally trying to hex the American people into slavery, and that's what makes Trump different. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, because he is seriously harnessing. He tapped into the energy of the once-in-a-century supermoon. He tapped into that energy like you don't believe. And I'm telling you, his tie was blue, right? That was kind of an indicator, maybe for those who are in the know. Okay, it says here, January 31st, full moon is special for 3 reasons. It's the third in a series of supermoons when the moon is closer to the earth. Okay, it's also second full moon of the month. Now that's another thing. How can they predict, all these full moons and all this if we're spinning like thousands of miles per hour in space? How can they just predict, we're going to have a blue moon today? It'd be like trying to guess, black number 9 or whatever the hell at the Las Vegas roulette table. I mean, you can't do it, but that's another subject, okay? And what I'm trying to say is that maybe we're not spinning on a globe. That's why they could predict every fucking blue moon, huh? But check this out. Trump harnessed the power of the blue moon, okay? He harnessed this power because he stood up to his enemies and spoke to the nation during the blue moon, okay? And you see here, Trump has a pastor. A lot of people don't know Trump has a pastor known, his name is Norman Vincent Peale. And that's the approach Trump took during the State of the Union. He took the power of positive thinking approach as his one of his pastors or mentors, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. He took that power of positivity and he delivered it during the blue moon, during the State of the Union address. And he harnessed this power hey, the power of Trump's positive thinking. And that's what helped propel Trump to the presidency. Okay? Whether you like it or not, I mean, look, the Democrats, they're praying to like the divine goddess and Gaia and getting all the pussy hats riled up. And Trump, I mean, you bet your ass he's got an astrologer in there. Trump's got an astrologer out there. And remember, all you Trumpians out there, we associate Trump with the lion, right? Remember, he mentioned the lion, you know, basically by mentioning Israel. And, you know, you heard the lions roar during that blue moon, and Democrats are scared shitless right now. Trump is finally going on the offensive, and he is literally like symbolizing and symbolic of the lion. Trump is a lion under the blue moon. And that, I'll tell you why that plays a factor. Okay, you see in the biblical term, the biblical Judah in Hebrew, Yehuda, the original name of the tribe Judah, which traditionally symbolized by a lion, book of Genesis. And why am I talking about lions? Well, because Pluto was in the 12th house. He was born with Pluto in the 12th house. And again, this supermoon fell into conjunction with Leo. But you didn't know I knew all this astrology stuff, huh? I got the cosmos in my hand. No, I don't. Trump does. Okay, the 2018 supermoon. Okay, was tapping into the once-in-a-lifetime energy of the super moon. And Trump has Pluto in the 12th house. And again, what is Pluto in the 12th house? What is it? Well, that is his zodiac. You know, his basically everybody has like a temple, right? Everybody has in the zodiac. You know, they have planets, or as I like to call them now, consciousness. Okay, because planet my ass. I mean, it's like they have consciousness. Like, you know, Uranus is a consciousness, right? You think about that, and that's what Trump has. It's his astrology sign is Pluto in the 12th house, and that's serious. Okay, he's taking on his enemies. He's using, you know, the occult magic, okay, to combat evil himself. And this isn't unheard of. Okay, I'll tell you why. It's not unheard of, folks. It's totally not unheard of. Let me wait for my screen to change here. Let's see. Where the hell are we? Come on. Yes, still live here, folks. Having some technical difficulties here. It's not unheard of. You can hear me trying to transition into my next point here. How Reagan did it. Reagan, there we go. You can still hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Good. I'm back. Well, it's not unheard of because Reagan had he was known. He had an astrologer in the White House. He was into all sorts of witchy shit. Reagan was. And goddamn, my freaking broadcaster here is just going all willy-nilly like an idiot. They don't want me to expose the good stuff. They know you're listening to Montalvo in the morning. And Fox News is, they're pissed. They're like, oh, no, we're going to fuck you up, Bruce. You can't spill the beans, right? They don't want me to spill the beans. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. No. There we go. There we go. All right. Here I have it right in front of me. 3 bizarre occult secrets of the Reagan presidency. What is it? He had. It was super weird. They were New Agers. Reagan, the occultist. He had. Remember, he had Henry Wallace. He's connected to Nicholas Roerich, the occultist, and they put forth the Great Seal. They put the Great Seal on. No, that's FDR. It goes hand in hand. They had other astrologers. I'm thinking about FDR. FDR was an occultist. Hillary is an occultist. They're all freaking occultists. Okay, left and right. Here we have Ronald Reagan's occult interests. Okay, Ronald Nancy Reagan consulted astrologers. I'm pretty sure that's what Trump's doing. He is consulting astrologers so that he knows what dates he can combat these nasty freaking Democrats. And all the people out there, they really, they're like mental, because they're like, oh, well, all the Christians and Catholics are like, well, astrology's of the devil. Well, Jesus and Luke and the Bible, they all talk about looking up towards the moon and the stars for signs. Okay? It's in the Bible. Luke 21:25. Right? You look up at the stars and you will see the signs. I mean, isn't that astrology? They're pushing astrology. Okay? They've always have. And if you're not in the know, it's because you just say no to everything, right? You see how no and no, it's like I know something, and no, it's so similar, right? Because that's by design. They want you to know nothing, right? What about the fact that Jesus is the morning star? Both Jesus and Satan are referred to as the morning star in the Bible, and it gets creepier, folks, because the whole blue moon, and then it turned into a red moon, and there was an eclipse. I mean, this is all symbolic of this deity from the Goetia, the 72 demons, the Hebrew text, Lucifuge. Lucifuge, there's a story where there's a red moon, okay, and it's crazy. I mean, if you go down the rabbit hole, you might not ever come back, okay, because you'll just figure out all sorts of stuff. Why are the Democrats so hell bent on talking about pussy, and women and shit? Because they're literally, okay, make no mistake about it, they're praying to the divine feminine. They're praying to Gaia. They're praying to Kali to come hack our fucking heads off, right? Arabs too, they got a deity that they're trying to summon, a demon, come and take us over. What about Obama, huh? Say Trump's an occultist. Oh yeah. Why? Because he's using magic to fight evil bastards like you? Huh? Like you, Obama? Wasn't Obama's mama-in-law, not only was she clipping her nasty-ass toenails in the White House, but she was practicing voodoo in there. Obama's mama's in-law, okay, Obama's freaking boyfriend's mama, that's what I should say. Obama's boyfriend's mama was practicing freaking voodoo in the White House. And like I said, the Clintons were all about alien this and alien that, and Area 51 and aliens. And I mean, Bill Clinton couldn't shut the fuck up about aliens for 1 second. Hillary Clinton, Area 51 files. She promised all the people that were fans of X-Files, oh, vote for me if you like X-Files. I'll freaking declassify Area 51 for you. I mean, these people are the lunatics, okay? Bill Clinton was the one asking about Area 51 aliens. And what do you have here? We have, these people are just so nutty. They're the nuttiest people ever. What was it? I mean, it's like Hillary literally is a freaking alien, and she's like having sex with like the alien from Predator. Okay, you don't know, man. I mean, she's not having sex with Bill. But maybe the alien from Predator is a lesbian, so you know, she's down with that. You know how the alien from Predator like sticks its tongue out and stuff. Yeah, she likes that type of thing. But you know, she met with Lawrence Rockefeller. She's holding a book about do aliens exist? And Bill Clinton's talking about fucking UFOs and declassifying UFOs. I mean, do these sound like mentally stable people, or are they even from this friggin' planet? You know, are they freaking extra-dimensional demons? I mean, what are these people? I mean, what are these demons? They're freaking demons, man. I mean, no amount of blue balling me that you're gonna tell me about Bigfoot and UFOs is gonna get me to worship you. Okay, even CNN admitted that Hillary talks to the dead. Your book says Hillary talks to the dead. First Lady acknowledge imaginary chats. And that's the thing. See, her power is a de facto power. She has no power. She only had power because Bill was the president. So, if their marriage is proven to be a freaking sham, which it is, then she loses all her power. That's why she never admits to Bill doing anything wrong. I mean, Bill could literally be tying his dick into a pretzel to like a 17-year-old chick, and she'd be like, "Oh no, that's fine. No, she even freaking defended pedos. It's crazy, man. Hillary is one bad biznatch and mentally ill. Okay, you hear everything I've been saying? I've been walking around with Lawrence Rockefeller with books talking about aliens and talking to the dead and all this shit. I mean, she's just as loony and batshit crazy as Nancy Pelosi. They're all a bunch of crazy bastards. All of them. And that's what it is. It's esoteric parapolitics in Washington. Just look up Henry Wallace or Nicholas Roerich and, during FDR. Okay, they had Washington spiritualists. Okay, Henry Wallace. I mean, they're the ones responsible for bringing you the eye, the pyramid, in the back of the dollar. And in the end, it's just the law of attraction. These bipartisan big government establishment hacks, they want to attract you with their occult knowledge because they're in the know. They want to attract you to detract you from living your life and thus enslaving you. That's their secret. That's the secret to the evil occult and how they indoctrinate you. And they're playing all these divide and conquer games. And, they're taking the time to attack little old me. Right? Attack my feed and sending trolls after me and all that shit. Why? Because I speak truth. Okay? Because I'm not just going to sit here and talk about being a good man. I'm going to be a good man and lead by example. And, there's this theory, Pascal Wagner, which states it poses humans that with their lives that God either exists or does not. Pascal argues that a rational person should live as though God exists and to seek to believe in God. Now, if God does not actually exist, such a person will have only a finite loss. So you should act as if God exists, even if God doesn't exist, but God does exist. Okay, He's all around you as the Great Spirit, as the stupid Native Americans were not so stupid because at the end of the day, they knew about the force, that existential force that binds us and surrounds us and penetrates us. Well, hopefully it doesn't penetrate us like that. Like, hey, don't touch my happy place, force. You know what I'm saying? Your chakra is your happy place, right? So I guess you do. You want the force to embody you. Okay, so you could fight these repugnant, evil freaking doers. Like the Democrats. Okay, they keep saying Trump's crazy. Well, didn't Jimmy Carter acknowledge that you could remote view? Ronald Reagan had astrologers, FDR had occultists like Henry Wallace giving him freaking advice. I mean, we're living in a para-political system of governance. So, if you believe in Bigfoot and these people are laughing at you, just tell them, fuck you. What are you laughing at, you crazy bastards? At the end of the day, it's people like Nancy Pelosi who are laughing at you, right? Well, not anymore, okay? After Trump releases this memo proving that the Obama era was nothing but a big brother Orwellian spy state on all of us, even some of the biggest names like Trump himself. I mean, there's going to be hell to pay. Trump is going to eat lightning. He's going to crap thunder. He's got the lion's roar. He's got the Lion of Judah behind him. And he's got God on his side. And, what do you want me to say? I'm giving you all the inside baseball right there. And, just look it up for yourself. Esoteric parapolitics. That's the system that they have us under. Makes for an exciting time, doesn't it? Well, you've been listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show in the morning. Be sure to support the show by shopping with us at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. Those are our jewelry stores on Facebook. So go to at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture to support this broadcast. And tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, Fridays, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. This Friday I have a amazing interview with Jordan Maxwell, a frequent guest on the show. We're so lucky to have him. And we're going to talk to him about secret societies. Because there is a secret society at the FBI. We've known there's been one since freaking J. Edgar Hoover flapping his freaking schlong in a Mason's outfit. So that's what's going on. And we will be back, on next episode of Montalvo in the Morning. Be sure to tune in. Like us on Facebook at The Bruce Montalvo Show. See you.